one of these, you're going to want to get, for those of you that have a lot of hamstring, low back tightness, you're going to want to grab a strap or like a scarf or something, just for a couple of our like kind of like leg stretches. Because I know that some of you like kind of hunch a little bit in those forward folds, and you could grab one of those straps and pull, and I'll show you when we do it. It's a little bit easier to do, or a little bit more, you can really work on the alignment. So if you know that you don't need it, you don't have to have it, but it's just kind of a just in case prop today. Who we got coming in? Ah, yay.
Hey.
Hi, Cecilia. What is up?
Good morning. Ready to exercise?
I don't know if you call this exercise, but...
Well, for me it is.
Okay. I might give you guys a couple little, actually there's a couple strength poses I have in mind today, so yeah, it could be. All right, I'm gonna mute y'all.
Let's get started. Oh, wait, haha, totally forgot to adjust the camera. There we go. Much better. All right, guys, welcome so much. It is our slow, stretchy day. We are going to get started today in a simple sitting posture. So you have ourselves in whatever is a comfortable posture for you. And of course, if you do have low back issues, hip issues, why is this? Here. If you have low back, hip issues, I do suggest grabbing either a yoga blanket or a large towel, beach towel, even a regular blanket can usually work, and you fold it into sort of a small rectangle, and you sit up on the folded edge of the blanket, and it kind of props you up a little bit, and it brings a lot more comfort for your hips and your low back. And I know even some days I really like sitting on these blankets. Another option is I've also seen many people use their yoga blocks in the same way. It gives you a little bit higher than a blanket would. And I've even seen people stack up their yoga blocks, but it just kind of depends on what you need. One time I had a student, but their knees were so bad and the hips were so tight, they actually sat on a small stool, a very short stool, and that was how they were comfortable. So, kind of like chair yoga. All right, comfortable sitting position. Draw your body up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back a couple times. Have your hands wherever is comfortable to you. And close your eyes. Of course, if you'd like, you can always immediately activate through your sit bone muscles, your little butt squeeze. And sometimes that can feel really nice. It can be very grounding. That contraction can be something that just connects you into the present moment, that holds you here. Your attention moving to your breath as well. In and out through the nose if you're able to. Tongue at the bottom of your mouth. Lips are closed. And if you're not stuffed up, lips are closed, jaw soft, teeth are separated. Today, take a little bit of awareness of what you tend to give your energy to. Remember last week we talked a little bit about desire and want, wishing for things, as opposed to just being grateful for what we already have and what is there. A really good example is weather. Imagine that energy you or someone you know might give to, I hope it doesn't rain, I wish it wouldn't rain, even though you have no control over it. And then if it does rain, the disappointment, the energy that comes from that, the reaction like, oh, darn, that sadness. Even though you had no control over it to begin with, it has nothing to do with you, not happening to you at all. So just take that moment to reflect kind of in your life where maybe you're giving energy to things that really are beyond your control. Those moments where you might even say, why is this happening to me when it's not? We start to let go of that energy we give to things that don't need our energy. We get to redirect all that back to ourselves, to what's right in front of us. We get to create some nice freedom. That letting go. As we inhale, reach the arms out and up. Touch palms, turn your face toward the sky. Forward fold, exhale, take it down any amount. Taking whatever you need here. If you like to walk the arms left and right or press the sit bones deeper, maybe wiggling the hips, easing sensation into your low spine. And then walk it back up. Changing the cross or the extension of your legs. We're going to bring our right arm out to the side, and we're going to do that little connective tissue opening, right? So you're going to start with your fingers facing down, your palm open out to the side, so you're going to kind of push against a wall, and then from there, tilt your head the opposite way. Ooh, so hopefully, stay where you are. You're going to feel a connective sensation kind of right around the middle of the palm, kind of inside through the wrist, forearm, and maybe through the inside of the arm here. And then, of course, that little bit of stretch in the neck. Bottom shoulder, left shoulder, relax, relax. Keep it heavy. It likes to creep up. But as you're here, you can find little bits of movement if it feels good. This right arm can drift backward. Ooh, yep, there it is. You can drift a little forward. You can move your head forward, a little backward, and then you can even rotate the right arm. So you might even turn the fingers up, forward, down, but keep the hand flexed, like you're, stop, in the name of love. Keep that hand flexed. That activation, that pushing through the palm, that pulling back of the fingers is what is helping to really activate this sensation. If you tend to carry a lot of pain or tenderness in your elbow, through the forearm, around the wrist, this is very nice. Even though I don't carry pain in those areas, I feel this. This is really, really lots of sensation in a good way. I love it. Then we turn it to center. Just sit for a moment, close your eyes, and just feel. Feel the difference. Your right arm is hopefully feeling more kind of alive, lighter. It might even have a pleasant tingle in it. So let's even that out and do the other side. Left arm, stop in the name of love, and let your head drop over to the right. And explore the sensation here. Keep checking in with your breath. You can still do your sit bone muscle contraction here, keeping you grounded. And keep checking in with that right shoulder to make sure it is soft and heavy. Breathe.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. blue and clouds of white. Bright, blessed day,
And slowly
dark,
release.
sacred night.
Sit tall, close your eyes, begin to soak it in. Just feel the difference.
What a wonderful world.
And to inhale, reach the arms out and up. Touch palms, gaze high.
The colors
Forward
of
fold.
the rainbow,
Exhale. Take whatever you love
so
here.
pretty in the sky. Also the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying
And walk it up.
I love you.
From here, taking your right leg out to the side.
Babies crying,
Bring your left foot in a little bit more.
I watch them grow.
Sitting tall. And walk it forward.
Much more than I'll ever
We're
know.
looking for that right inner thigh stretch.
Myself,
Don't let this right foot roll forward, yeah?
what a
Keep the foot
wonderful
flexed,
world.
knee and the thigh pointing up toward the ceiling. And you can always take little sways left to right here if it feels
Yes, I
good.
think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Gently walk it up. So from here, taking this left foot, kind of bring it a little forward, and the right leg is going to come out in front of you now. And then let that foot come up. So now we had the open kind of straddled. This is more for hamstrings coming out in front of the body. This is where some of you might want to use your strap or your scarf or belt if you have one. If you are comfortable in this pose, go ahead and stretch forward, right? If you want a little bit of guidance with the prop, what's going to happen is that, especially if you are someone who tends to just kind of round in this pose a little bit, that same idea of the blanket or the block, actually really more like a blanket being under your sit bones for that elevation, can ease and bring a little bit more space into your hips and your low back so you can go forward. You would take that strap and lasso your foot, ball mound of the foot, not the arch, and you would use that strap, your arms, to literally pull yourself into good posture, right? So for some of us, just that sitting tall action, that flexing pull back of the foot, that can be a huge stretch. And as you get comfortable, you would use the arms and pull forward, leading with your heart, shoulders staying back. Even this, I feel a stretch here. If you're able to go all the way down, feel free to. So hang out where you are for a moment, breathe, stretch. You're welcome to roll the front ankle a little bit if that feels good. Just like before, you can sway a little bit left and right and just really discover all the sensations you're feeling in the pose. Breathe. And gently walk it up. Nice. So take this bent knee and we're going to bring it up and let your hands come behind you. We're going to do our little, this is a little bit of a strength. We're going to press the hips up. You're going to try and press through both feet, trying to flattening your extended foot, right? So hands behind you, fingers usually face forward. If you want to turn them, you can. A little softness in your elbows. You're going to push through your feet and lift the hips any amount, right? And if we can, flatten the extended foot, lift those hips a little bit higher. You might look forward, you can look up. If it's okay for your neck, you can let the head drop, but again, go slow. Test the waters, don't just fling yourself into the pose. This is the inhale. Can you bring your hips up 1 more millimeter? Push into that bottom foot as you exhale, coming down. We're going to do just 2 more times. Single breath. And inhale, push, lift. Exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift, push, squeeze, and down. Flip your hands, stretch your wrists. Wiggle your fingers. Moving this into, because we're already in the position, moving it to Marichi's twist, yeah? And face you, bringing your left foot up a little bit closer, your left hand coming behind you, right arm hugs around your leg, inhales, sit up tall, exhales, twist. Variations. Front arm, right arm can slide to the outside of this bent leg if you want to go deeper. Your left foot can also move over to the other side of the straight leg, but if you do that, it does have to stay flat to the ground. One more variation I'll give you is that your straight leg, if you've done the crossover, your straight leg can also bend and come in toward your left hip. All those things just start to just move you deeper and deeper into your twist, right? It's just whatever you need here. Gazing back behind you, or roll your neck around if it feels good. Breathe, big belly breath. They were all yellow. I came along. I wrote a song. Mindful of your posture. Mindful of your breath. Things you do. It was called yellow. So then I took my time. Mindful of the effort you're giving to this pose. Oh, what a thing to the quality that you are bringing to the pose, to the practice, to your breath. The energy you are bringing to the practice. Your skin, yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. You know. Give yourself one more inhale. Sit up a little taller. Push into that backhand. Exhale. Press a little deeper to your twist. Navel to your spine. Empty, empty, empty. And inhale, face forward. Woo, big release. Just do a little counter twist. Exhale, just one little breath. And come back to your center. Give a little shake out. We'll do our other side. Left leg out to the side. A little half strata. Right foot in. Your blanket can always go into the sit bones to help you ease into it a little bit easier. Sit up tall. Lead with the heart as much as you can. And bring it forward. We're just looking for that inner thigh stretch here. Your skin, yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. You know I bleed myself dry. Breathe. You know I bleed myself dry. Spreading those left toes, flexing the foot. It's true. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. And gently walk up. Look how they shine. Then we'll bring this leg directly forward. Look how they shine. Right foot comes up on the inner thigh as much as it can, or if that right foot needs to be a little bit lower, that's okay. Sit up tall and crawl your belly and your chest over the thigh just as much as you can. If it's a little bit off to the side, it's okay. If you need it, use strap or your scarf or whatever you have around the ball mound of your foot to sit up tall to pull forward. Same people, breathe. Different party. stay with me. Kneel with me, stay with me, just stay for a moment here with me, stay with me, stay with me. Oh, how I wish you would stay with me. You pulled away, I let you go. Don't care how long you're gone, just make sure you come home. All of the love in the world couldn't make me less alone. And walk it out. Bring this back up. Hands behind you. And we're going to take our little presses. We're going to hold the first one for a little bit, right? Where you kind of feel the water, or test the waters, feel the pose. Inhale. Press up. Breathe. Stay with me. Stay with me. Push into your feet. All of the love in the world couldn't say. And down. Beautiful. Two more with a single breath. Inhale. Press. And down. These are very nice to strengthen through the back muscles, something we need through our butt muscles. One more time. Inhale. Lift. Try a little higher. Squeeze a little more. And exhale. Lift your hands. Stretch your legs. And moving into your Marichi's twist, as we call it. Bring the right foot in, right hand behind you, left arm hugs. Every inhale, find a little bit of length. Every exhale, find a little bit more movement, more sensation. We're taking those little variations as what feels good to you. You might slide your arm to the outside of your leg. You might bring your foot to the outside of the thigh, keeping the foot flat. You might bring that straight foot or straight leg in, kind of curling yourself up, but not curling, but kind of tightening yourself up a bit. This top bent knee, I see a lot of times in this pose that people have the knee kind of far out away from them. We are trying to, whether it's in or out, we're trying to bring that knee close to the body, right? So if you're hugging, right into that left armpit as much as you can. If you're at the outside of the leg, it goes toward back of the shoulder, back of the armpit, as much as you can, right? So we're really creating this really, really tight twist is what we're looking for there. Feeling that compression in your belly as you do a big belly breath. Looking back or stretch the neck with movement. In all of these poses, we're looking to just continually be scanning up and down the body. Continually checking in with every piece of ourselves and our breath. Giving your energy to the practice, to yourself, to this moment. If you are continually scanning up and down, continuous, notice that every single time you can go and adjust and refine something a little bit more. One more inhale, sit up a little taller. One more exhale, press a little deeper. Inhale, facing forward. That little counter twist, exhale. Return to center, shake it out. Shifting forward, coming into all fours. Arms under the shoulders, knees under the hips, hips width apart. If we can, tops of the feet flat. Remember to always keep a little softness in your elbows. I always tend to see people lock the elbow out like this, and I have hyperextended elbows, so it's crazy looking on me. It took years for me to stop doing that, and I still accidentally do it sometimes. Spread your fingers wide and flat, or you can be on fists if the wrists are bothering you. Cat-cows. Inhales. Open belly. Pull the shoulders back. Look up past the eyebrows as much as you can. Your exhale. Squeeze the navel in. Contract your core. Drop the head between the arms. Imagine your back touching the ceiling. Keep it going. Your breath. On those exhales, really push through the arms. You can really create a huge core contraction like you're doing crunches in those cat poses, right? And then you get the stretch on the cow. Feeling free as always to find movement, right? You can roll your ankles. Actually, you could, I guess. You roll your neck and your hips. Dive into your joints, into all the tight spots you might have. And your next breath, coming to your neutral spine. We're going to come down to the elbows and give those wrists a break. The elbows, coming down to the elbows in this next position also helps you to not crane the neck, and it helps you not to collapse your spine too much. You can even rest your head onto your hands if you want to. Stacked fists work as well, or you can just keep your head up. Bring the knees together. We're doing a little bit of strength, a little bit of stretch. As we inhale, the right leg is going to extend out behind you to the back wall. But toward the floor, that's okay. And just give that leg a little pulse. Spread your toes. Pulling in through the low ribs and the core, kind of like you were doing a little cat pose, that little rounding, tiny bit. Little tuck in your tailbone. Inhale, we lift a little bit. Curl the knee in toward your chest. Exhale. Hold it there for a moment. You never get to choose. Just breathe. If you need less, then you can just drop down to the floor anytime. Then take it up into the chest when you're ready. You know they're gonna use things you love against you. One foot in the grave, one foot in the shower. And then lift the leg up. This time we take it like three-legged dog. You're going to roll your hip open. You should feel a nice little release there. Maybe you feel a nice stretch down the front of the right hip into the side body. If you'd like, you can even bend your right knee. Imagine your foot would touch all the way to the other side of the mat. Just the way it goes. You can create little circles with that right leg if you like. Opening and closing. Give it one more inhale wherever you want it to go, straight or bent. And bring the knee down. Exhale. Child pose, pull it back. Riding in the cars. Trying to bring your hips, your sit bones to touch your heels. So you can even push your hands into the mat and kind of literally just push back through the sit bones. And sometimes that can feel really good down your back. Breathe. That's just the way it goes.
falling away.
And we'll take our other side. So, shifting forward onto the elbows, knees together, and your left leg lift, hold it there. And being careful not to saddle back in like cow pose. We're going to pull the core in a little bit like cat. And then give that leg a little pulse, keeping that activation. This is a gentle activation for our core muscles, for our sit bone muscles, which are the ones that help kind of protect and support your low back. Real important to keep them strong. It's wonderful for the hip.
In my heart, rattling their
Keep your breath flowing long, deep,
learn to play the game,
peaceful breath.
learn to run the hustle. If I only had the brains, the money or the money.
And the leg lifts just a little higher. Inhale. Curl the knee in. Hold, breathe. That knee curling into the chest. And then as you press into your arms, your elbows, your shoulders a little bit more to help bring that knee in a little bit more. Breathe. And inhale, open like three-legged dog. Roll your left hip open as if you were going to stack it on top of the right hip. Now you can just hang out right there or let the knee bend. Breathe. Just feeling the shape your spine is in right now. It's a gorgeous twist and back bend. And start to explore little movements. Take circles in the hip. Bend and straighten the leg if it feels good.
Signals crossing can get confusing. It's enough just to make you feel crazy, crazy, crazy.
And one more inhale wherever you want it to go.
It's enough just to make you feel
Take the knees together. Exhale. And take it back one more time to your child pose.
To go nowhere in particular. Back to work or the coffee shop. Doesn't matter cause it's enough to be on.
Returning to all fours. Okay. From here, you're going to open your knees up a little bit wide. Curl your toes. Sit back again toward the heels. And this time, lift those knees up. So you're kind of crouching back. And hopefully you feel a little bit of sensation through your feet. The knees are open again. Knees are open wide. Kind of think like cobbler almost. And we're going to try and just pull those sit bones back and dip the upper body down like you were doing puppy pose or like down dog, right? Like a reaching out. Head to the ground as much as possible. Your toes are slightly turned outward. Lengthening, so your arms reach forward, but your sit bones pull back. There's that traction down your spine. And this is going to take us into a forward fold. So we're going to walk the hands backward and start to push into the ground and extend those hips to the sky. First standing forward fold. So you can open the legs wide as much as you need. You can bend your knees. And we're going to hang for a little bit. Sway, shake out the head. Remember that we want to make sure our bellies are touching the top of the thighs, right? There's no space between your torso, your low torso, and your thighs. Like the hand cannot go in there. So that might mean, again, you might have to bend those knees pretty deeply. It's okay. You can always come up for a break and then try to fold again. Especially if you have a lot of low back tightness or a lot of hamstring tightness, these two areas are very connected to each other. And it can be a lot to learn how to sort of let go and let gravity have its way here with your low back, with the hamstrings. Toes are forward. If your knees are bent, make sure they're in line with your toes. They're not buckled inward. Breathe. And placing your hands onto the shins, press halfway up. Hold there. Shoulders down away from the ears to the tabletop spine. I always have to remember to kind of ground my spine a little bit because I tend to sway back. I did this for years and I have low back issues for it. From here, you want your legs to be about hips width apart. So if they're too wide, walk them in. If they're too close, walk them out. Hips width, about 2 fist width. And we are going to take a little bend in the knees, but keep the spine long. Fingertips or hands to the ground. Blocks can also be used under the hands. You're going to bring the left hand directly underneath the face line, and your right arm is going to reach up to the sky. Now, if it feels good, the matching right leg is going to start to straighten as much as possible. I like to do little sways here too. Just feels good. Looking up past the fingers if you can. Right, bend your left knee a little bit deeper. And then let it return. Bend the knee, bring the hand down. Switch. Left hand to the sky, left leg begins to straighten, right knee might bend a little bit more. You can explore if it feels good. Gazing up past the fingers, engage your neck. If the neck becomes fatigued or sore, look to the side or look down. As you exhale, bend, bring it down. And let's go one more time. Right arm, inhale, right leg, look up if we can. Exhale down. It's a long breath. Left arm, left leg. And down. So right here, stay here. Knees are bent. Just crawl yourself up. Stand. Toes are forward. Inhale, just a couple breath breaks. Lift it up and open. Touch palms. Squeeze your sit-bone muscles. Heart. Exhale, press. Really do press. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale down. One more time. Enjoy that space and that reach. And heart. Beautiful. Hopefully those just these feel good, right? Rinsing breaths. We're going to start to work our way down to Malasana. So we're going to go half Malasana first, half yogi squat. We're going to open up the feet about shoulder width. You can always adjust as you need to. Bend your knees. And some people want to stay up on their hands. That's fine. If we can, walk it down to your elbows. But this is a beautiful place to be. You can wiggle a little bit here and explore, keeping the knees pressing outward. This is also a great breaking place. Like if you go down to the full pose and you realize that you need to come out of it, this is a great space to kind of rest and reset. So if you're feeling good, start to bring those hips low and sit into your full yogi squat. If the heels don't touch the floor, turn your toes out. You also have the option of tucking your blanket underneath your heels and filling in that space, kind of like you would do for one-legged pigeon. If you're able to, toes forward. Right? Your choice. Hands can be together inside the legs, arms press the legs open and use that leverage to sit up super tall. Very, very activated for your back. Very nice for posture, helping to release low back tension, open inner thighs and hips. You can go deeper with the stretch portion by going forward and down. So again, forward and down is a bit more about the stretch, pressing through the arms and sitting up tall is a bit more about the extension and strength. And you can even add a lot of upper body activation by bringing the arms up and trying to bring the arms behind your head. So keeping your chin out of your throat. You can play with all of those. I like to do a little rock side to side, and just because it feels good. I'm a big side to side rocker person. I love sways. I read an article one time that said that all people should be able to sit in this way, talk on the phone this way, be on the phone, eat this way. It's better than sitting in chairs. I felt you found the letters and read each one aloud. Oh, I pray that you would finish. Wherever you are, we're going to start to come down to the sit bones. If you're already down low, just kind of plop the back. If you're pretty high, just work your way down as you can, right? You're just going to go, and then you're down. Let your legs extend when you get there and shake them out. Hopefully you feel a little release, a little blood rush. And we're going to come down onto our backs. So scoot up to the front of the mat a little bit and take your spinal rolls back and up. If you like doing plows and shoulder stands, this is your time. If rolling is not for you and the shoulder stands are not for you, come into knee circles, right? So your choice. This is a little choose your practice moment. Rolls feel good today. Or if you want a whole breakdown of shoulder stand, you don't have time in these classes to do them properly, to teach them properly, go to my YouTube channel and go to beginner breakdown, the basics, the first one. And toward the end of that is the breakdown of shoulder stand. All right, come on to your back. Start to move your knees in big or small circles together or apart and use the ground to massage out your low spine. And feeling free to linger in a spot if you find just that perfect stretch. From here, bottoms of the feet touch the ground, knees are bent. Let me adjust. Taking your right knee into the chest, give it a hug. You can flex your foot or a floin tip, but give it something to do on your toes. Remember, you can always press into your bottom foot and lift your tailbone slightly off the ground if that feels good. As you're here, create some movement in that right leg. Rolling through the hip. Now we're going to take this right leg and we're going to straighten it with no hands, straighten it up to the sky as much as you can. You can still be having that tailbone lift here if you want to. So what we want to have in this moment, and it's okay if the leg is way out here, you can kind of rest it onto the bottom leg if you need that. We want to make sure that our core is activated. So you're going to press your low back into the ground. And you notice when you kind of push your low back into the ground, your belly gets real tight. And that's what we want. You're going to keep it that way the whole time. So from here, we're going to inhale, lower the leg forward any amount without lifting your low back off the floor. And exhale, lift it up and toward your body as much as you can without bending it. Try not to bend it. Let's go again. Inhale. Open. Push your low back into the floor. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale. And up. Last one. And in. Stay here. Take this right leg, cross it over the left. Twist to the right. Arms open. Head to the left. If you need a different position for your legs, your backs, go for it. This is just what we're doing today.
Well, take this love and you take it down. Yeah, if you climb a mountain and you turn around, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide brought me down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide brought you down.
Gently returning up to center.
Well, I've been
realign.
Changing.
Left knee comes in. Start with the head. Maybe that little tailbone lift. Left or right side might be different.
Time makes you bolder. Even children get older.
And find some circles.
I'm getting older too. Well, I'm getting older too.
And find your straight leg, no hands. Or it's okay if the leg does have a little bend, but we're working toward really engaging and straightening. Yeah? Low back. Push it into the ground. Feel your belly engage, all that core activation. And inhale, lower the leg any amount without lifting the low back off the floor. Exhale, lift, bring the leg into you as much as you can. Inhale, open. So with your inhale, you can use that breath to push the low back more into the ground. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Open. And squeeze. 1 more time. Open. Squeeze. Cross. Twist to the left. Head to the right. Breathe. You can close your eyes here.
There's something here from somewhere else. The war machine springs to life, opens up one eager eye, focusing it on the sky. 99 red balloons go by. 99 Decision Street, 99 ministers meet to worry, super scurry, call the troops out in a hurry.
Gently return.
This
Realign.
is what we've waited for.
Give both knees one last hug into your body.
The president is on the line.
Come into your last pose, Shavasana. Again, if you do have those low back and hip issues, taking your blanket towel, you can fold it or roll it up a couple times, longwise, and place that under your thighs. Having that thigh elevation, again, all this elevation, right, it helps to soften so that this area doesn't get so tight. And yeah, it can go higher. People use bolsters a lot, big pillows. You know, you got at home, you got a lot of access to things if you need it. Actually, that felt pretty good. I'm gonna keep it there. So starting to settle into your last pose. Enjoying all the space around you. Open those legs, open the arms. The arms are slightly below the shoulder line, so 45 degrees from the body. Palms are facing up, open. Resting at the center, the back of your head. Here you can let your lips part, soften. Your tongue can float in your mouth. Every exhale longer than your keeping this awareness of our whole bodies, connection to ourselves. Every breath moving with intention, purpose, softening, letting go. Aware of every muscle melting, every joint softening. Aware of any busyness in the mind. Acknowledge, let it go. Returning your awareness, your energy to this moment. keeping your eyes closed. And to move your breath more deeper. Begin to wiggle only the right toes. Roll the right ankle. Now the left toe. The left ankle. Your right finger. The right wrist. Left finger. Left wrist. Gentle rock of your head side to side. And then take any movements that you feel you need to awaken, to adjust. Walking the knees in. Maybe hug the knees if it feels good. Rolling over to either side of your body. Gently make your way up to any comfortable sitting position. Continue to be just aware of what you tend to give your energy to throughout the day. As we inhale, reach the arms out and up, stretching tall. And exhale, right to the heart. Thank you guys so very much for joining. With so much love, with gratitude, we say to each other, Namaste.